Welcome to first and only SaaS News Digest featured on LinkedIn, where I cover news, events, and updates that are happening in the SaaS community worldwide. Our first digest today takes a look at Citrix. They are a leader in productivity software with focus on desktop virtualization. The Citrix workspace lets users access apps from almost any device. With everyone working from home, the demand for these types of service is increasing. But some would say that the company has been on a losing streak. They hit a peak above $170 a share in July, but have since sunk for around $120 per share. And currently investors have an opportunity to buy into Citrix at roughly 30% under peak prices. And despite a 9.2% year-over-year decline in earnings, Citrix is trading at just above 19x forward PE ratio. And those numbers are results of the continuing transition to subscription-based models. Product and license revenue declined by 33% year-over-year to $87 million. But in October 1st, Citrix removed several perpetual licensed products and replaced them with SaaS-only options. So while the product and licenses revenue are declining, their subscription revenue are surging. And during the quarter 3, SaaS revenue reached $138 million and an increase of 37% year-over-year. This continued transition could lift valuation multiples in 2021. All of this leads experts to advise buying now and staying for the long term. Our next report examines a few of the SaaS Index top 20 companies. The focus of the report was to understand how they handle full-year financial guidance. COVID-19 caused a lack of visibility, and the stock market reacted differently to the many different ways that companies choose to handle the pandemic. And experts at the Software Equity Group analyzed recent earnings calls and financial reports for third quarter of 2020. Of the top 20 companies, only 14 reported fiscal year 2020 revenue guidance at all. And another 5 companies pulled their fiscal year guidance, and one of them was acquired. Most of those companies were in category benefiting from the tailwind of COVID-19. And that included the companies in communication, collaboration, fintech, cloud security, data storage, tech-enabled services, and CRM. Of the 14 companies that reported guidance, 12 of them increased fiscal year 2020 revenue guidance expectations. And those companies increased their guidance on average of 2.5%. And 12 of those 14 companies beat or met expectations for the third quarter in 2020. Some even continue record growth, but of the 14 companies providing guidance, stock prices decreased at an average of 5.4% 5 days before earnings call. Those numbers make future projections uncertain, but many experts remain optimistic. Definitely, stocks are returning to the pre-COVID level, and M&A activity is increasing. And most importantly, the top-performing public SaaS companies anticipate continuing growth. And our final digest today dives deeper in the top-performing product categories in the SaaS Index. Well, many companies are continuing to benefit from mandatory work-from-home orders due to the pandemic. And as a result, 4 major product categories are seeing incredible positive year-to-date growth rate. And the first category to look at is communications and collaboration category. They have seen incredible year-to-date growth rate increase of 73%. Only slightly lower at 72.3% is the ERP and supply chain category. The development, operations, and IT management category is matching that at 72.3%. And lastly, we have sales and marketing category with an increase of 58.5%. The price changes within those categories have definitely been affected by a few high flyers. Zoom, for example, has impacted the communications and collaboration industry by 377.8%. DocuSign is also in the same category with 209% year-to-date growth. And Fastly, another top player, is impacting the development, operations, and IT management category with an amazing 362.6% growth increase. Looking at the broader trends, Nasdaq Tech Focus Index is up 31% year-to-date. I hope you enjoyed SaaS News Digest. The SaaS News Digest belongs to all of us and provides the value to members of our community simply because of you. So please click on like or insightful button, share the SaaS Digest on your LinkedIn page, and let's work together in developing this community and setting new SaaS global standards. My name is Artem Gassan. I'm a general partner at SaaS Growth Ventures, and my superpower is I fuel growth and revenue for SaaS companies. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time.